Hello and welcome back to episode 7. This playthrough is going to be a little bit different this episode because my audio got messed up in the last one. So I just basically cut this episode up into a highlight reel and I'm going to narrate over what happened in episode 7. So let's get to it. Snuck through the last part of Castle Morn down to the cliff sides, being super sneaky and just taking out all these guys in a super cool way. Ended up finding the twin blade medallion here. So that's cool. I wanted to see how this guy died, and I thought he fell off the cliff right there. And then I realized he actually jumped into a hole in the top of that roof there. So we jumped down, but we did it the safe way. Picked up a whip, wanted to check that out. Realized that was not the business right away. Hit these guys with a little bit of lion's claw. Overswung my sword a little bit. Got all the jellyfishes mad at me, so I was public enemy number 1 for a while. But luckily, I really should have died right there. Luckily, I found 2 other jellyfish homies that let me hang out near them while I recuperated. I was still badly poisoned, but eventually was able to take out this guy. And ended up taking out this guy in a super cool way using the lion's claw, like right above, like barely catching him. Finished him off. It was not wise for me to go into this boss battle halfway poisoned, losing health and on minimal flasks, but I did it anyway, as I didn't have many runes to risk. So it came as no surprise that I instantly got smoked. Not just once, twice, but 3 times, and it wasn't until my 4th try I was able to actually hold my own and ended up getting the dub on Misbegotten. Awesome, picking up that grafted blade greatsword. Don't know if I'll be using it in the future, but glad I got it. You know, I was feeling pretty confident after taking out Misbegotten over there in 4 tries, so I decided to give our old friend Agheel of the lake a visit and see if we can hold our own with them also. Agheel put up a hell of a fight. It was a little bit of a challenge, but I was able to get good angles, was able to read the moves well, and ended up getting a break right here, or not a break, I don't know what exactly they're called. Stabbed him in the eye, felt great, got a big ol' amount of health there, and that was definitely what helped me to finish off the ankles there and get the win on Agheel also. I think we picked up a dragon heart for that, definitely going to spend that at the communion. Wanted to see what was going up at the storm gate, the front of the storm front gate. Yeah, this place. Messed up, didn't pick up whatever the thingy was on the ground there. It was just a lump of flesh. I don't even know what that's really used for, but had to go back and get it. Almost got hit by the giant. Had some wolves try to attack me at a site of grace. Thought they knew this was a amnesty zone. Melina showed up to have a little bit of a chat. Then we had a chat with little Red Riding Hood here. She gave me a little stance and a jellyfish friend. Finally decided to head to the mines here. That was near Agheel Lake. Ran on down and said hello to some of the local workers that were mining smithing stones. Did a hell of a lot more stabby until I was all alone in the cave. Found a guy who had a torch flamethrower. That was pretty cool. Until finally I found this big old stone giant or whatever, and I was feeling not prepared at all. I was down 2 flasks. I didn't know if I had any FP left, but I stuck to the tried and true strategy of staying as close as possible to the monster and dodging at appropriate times. Ended up getting a stabby there in the eyeball, as is tradition, until I ended up getting the win there. That was pretty cool. Got the roar medallion. All in all, a pretty successful episode. Then my game crashed, and I was worried that everything I had just done this episode was completely gone, but luckily opened it back up and popped out in Limgrave. That has been episode 7. Bit of a different kind of episode. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.